Hi, I'm Dan, and this is Daen, and we're the founders of King Brown Pomade. Just want to give you guys a little bit of a background story on the product and where it came from, and a little bit about us. Daen and I have been friends for 25 years, probably a little bit longer. We've surfed together, drunk beer together, and in late 2012 we decided to start a business together. We've both been around fashion marketing for a long time, and we thought rather than drive someone else's brand, we wanted to develop our own brand. Our interest in barbering has been around for a lot of years. We're not barbers, but I personally have been around barber shops. My wife's cut hair for 20 odd years. And Daen himself, we've always been about grooming. So we decided to start our own grooming brand. The name King Brown, where does it come from? If you're not familiar with the King Brown snake, it's the most deadly snake in Australia. And one of. I think it's the most deadly. It's the most frequently seen one around these parts. So we chose the King Brown, but not only that, it had a real sort of personal origin as far as the name, because Dane's last name's Brown and my wife's maiden name's King. So that was sort of one of the brands that stood out, and it's very uniquely Australian. King Brown's a reference to King Brown is a big bottle of beer in Darwin. There's one right there. So why did we develop a brand, and what was the ethos of the brand? It was we wanted to develop a brand that was unique and stood the test of time. Modern vintage, as you'd call it. We had seen a lot of brands in the marketplace, and we wanted to be one of those brands that was around in 40 years, really sort of following the likes of Murray's and Dax, that made really unique products where their formulas stood the test of time, their packaging stood the test of time. So one thing about our product is our unique packaging, which you'll see. It was developed from an old tobacco tin, and it was all made of aluminium, and it'll last a lot longer than the plastic packaging, in the fact that people will hold on to these things and reuse them. And you'll see that unique logo with the snake and the embossing. It's a real unique looking product.
Timeless
and reusable too, and that's one thing we found. All this plastic packaging going out, the tin people reuse either to put their screws in, put their cigarettes in, put their weed in if they choose. We've seen some really unique posts on Instagram of what people have put in these things.
Ones we can't repost.
So the original pomade is really what started the brand, and it took us 31 sample runs to do this. 12 months, which us being new to this game, didn't know it would take so long, and they even said at the place we were developing it with that you guys really know your stuff and you really know how to make products that will function for barbers. And that was probably why we made the brand, was to make products that was aesthetically pleasing but also function for the barbers. So
look, everything Dan said is correct, and that we wanted to create a brand that was unique and functional, but we also want to make the brand attainable, and we want this to be a brand that people can grow up with. And we're a premium label, but we're an all-inclusive label, so we don't care if you're a young little kid, or a 94-year-old bloke. We want to create hopefully a product within our range that you guys can assimilate with and enjoy and be a part of, and be a part of our little business, and hopefully the growth of our business. So,
and hopefully catch up with you soon and have a beer, have a King Brown.
Alright, cheers. Thanks for supporting King Brown.